In this video, I'm going to show you how to sign up for a Twitter account. So this is presuming that you don't have one already, and this is going to be part of the Module 2 aspect of EDFD 459. So in order to prepare yourself to set up a Twitter account, you need to have an email address that you can use, and I would actually recommend that you create an email address using Gmail or something similar to that you can use for these kind of things. You might not want to use your student email or your personal email address for you. The important thing to remember is that with Twitter, when you're signing up to it, you don't need to be giving any of your personal details to Twitter, so you can have a social media presence and nobody is able to take it back to you or know who you are. So you can operate in a very safe environment within Twitter itself. And this is really important to understand in terms of that connection between Twitter as a social media function and education. Okay, so when you go into twitter.com, which is the homepage for Twitter, you will see up at the top right hand corner you've got two tabs. You've got sign up or log in. So click on sign up, and then you put in your name. Now it doesn't have to be your real name. Obviously, this can be the name that you want people to know you on, as you know, in terms of Twitter. So I'm going to actually just call myself Learning Space for this one. I'm going to put in the email address that I've set up for this particular video. So I've called it Twitter test for EDFD459@gmail.com. Excellent, and I'm going to put in a password. And then I'm going to click on sign up. Now it'll ask you to put in your phone number in terms of an element of security. I never do this, so just underneath next where it says skip, I'm going to click on skip now, and I'm not going to put in my telephone number. Then I'm going to select a username for myself. Now it actually gives me some suggestions down here, and I'm going to actually just select Learning Space 6. I like that one. And then I'm going to click on next. Okay, and so what that has actually done is set up my my Twitter account for me, and then it's going to ask you a couple of other questions just to get you started. So I'm going to click on Let's Go, and it's going to ask you what kind of things you're going to be interested in, and I'm going to select politics because I enjoy politics, and I'm going to click on Continue. If you've probably got a number of friends who are already on Twitter, and what it can actually do is search through your email accounts that you've got to pick up people who are already on Twitter, and then you start following them and vice versa. I'm going to recommend you don't do that for a number of reasons. The main one being it's actually really annoying when you're on the receiving end of those emails saying, hey, do you want to be my friend on Twitter? And what we're trying to do as part of this process is actually develop a form of netiquette around the use of Twitter in terms of education. So in this instance, I'm going to click on No Thanks, which is just up at the top right. And then what it will do is it'll ask you if you want to follow some people, and it'll give you some suggestions based on where you are. Now I'm going to, for the purpose of this, I'm going to select a couple. So I'm going to select The Age, I'm going to select the New York Times, TED Talks, Yarra Trams, and our Prime Minister. So I will now be following their Twitter accounts, and then I'll go to the top where it says follow 5 or continue. I've already followed my 5. I'm going to click on that. And then this has now actually created my Twitter account, which is very easy. and you can then start learning how to tweet. You can start to learn how to follow extra people and things like that. Now, I think it actually gives you some advice here. So where it says welcome home, and it says next, I'm just going to click on that. Okay, so it's taking me now through what the different aspects on the page actually are. So I'd recommend that you do that because it's actually going to be quite helpful, and it will show you how to search for people, how to follow people, things like that. And when you actually get to this stage, this is your Twitter homepage. You can start to add an avatar, so you can add an image if you like, a profile picture. You can also think about changing the header. But the important thing is to actually have a Twitter account set up for the Twitter meet that we're going to have with Elaine on Wednesday, the 23rd, I think it is. Or is it 24th? 21st, 22nd, 24th of Wednesday, the 24th of August. We've got that meeting with Elaine. So have a bit of fun. Know that you can do it in a completely safe way where you're not going to reveal anything about yourself. You can be a completely sort of anonymous being, but have a really active and engaging Twitter experience.